following program is sponsored by Michael W. Smith. The views expressed on the following program are those of the host and not necessarily those of staff, management, or ownership.
Arizona, Phoenix, darkskyradio.com, KXXT Christian Radio. Welcome to HardcoreChristianity.com. This is Brother Mike. I'm ready to go again. Catholicism's New World Order. Today on Hardcore. Hey, you call so many television radio programs on right now. Thanks for helping the ministry. I'll make some announcements now. This is Brother Mike. I'm a professional counselor. I'm at the Arizona Deliverance Center in Central Phoenix. We're on 15th Avenue, just south of Osborne Road in downtown Phoenix. On the website, hardcorechristianity.com, you'll see all of our services. You'll notice we have 2 services every week. Thursday night is our healing room, no appointment necessary, 7 o'clock. Brother Rick and the ministry team doing a fantastic job. Friday night is my teaching service for my radio listeners. We have preaching, healing, teaching, and deliverance and healing at both of those services. Both services now are broadcast on our teaching channel, youtube.com/House of Healing AZ. Sister Karen's on the homepage of the website. She'd be happy to list your house for sale. Thank you for all the referrals you've sent her. It's been fantastic. My wife is still working as a realtor. She retired from the Scottsdale School District after 26 years, and neither my wife and I take a salary out of the ministry. So all the money you donate to us on the PayPal button on the website goes right into the ministry, and none of the money comes to us in the form of a salary. I'm a volunteer worker there. So is my wife. So are all the people on the ministry team. Everybody's a volunteer worker at hardcorechristianity.com. When you go to the website, again, send us another donation. We appreciate it very much. Don't forget about the monthly seminars. Last month's seminar was booming. The title of it was The End of All Things is at Hand. Every month we have a free seminar. Please don't miss them. Catholicism's New World Order. Folks, the Antichrist and the false prophet are probably alive somewhere on the planet Earth right now. I'm almost sure of it. We've only got a few years left before the rapture and the tribulation and the second coming of Christ. It's all going to happen just like the Bible said it would. And the great falling away is also happening. 2 Thessalonians chapter 2, let no man deceive you by any means, for that day will not come except there come a great falling away first. So the man of sin may be revealed, the son of perdition. The Greek word for perdition there is apollumi. It means destruction or ruination. The Greek word for falling away there is apostasia, the great apostasy. It's coming, friends, and the preliminary aspects of the great apostasy have already started. As you can see by looking at Christianity in America, it's just virtually completely bankrupt. Daniel 8, 9, and 11 also relates to this verse in 2 Thessalonians chapter 2. The verse goes on to say, who opposes and exalts himself above all called God, or all that is worshipped. So he, as God, sits in the temple of God, showing himself that he is God. The temple there is the future temple that will be rebuilt during the tribulation on the mount, the Temple Mount in Jerusalem, and the Mosque of Omar of the Muslims currently resides on that mount. 1 Timothy chapter 4, the Spirit speaks expressly that in the latter times some shall depart from the faith, giving heed to seducing spirits and doctrines of devils. In Greek, that is didaskalia, teachings of daimonian demons. They will speak lies in hypocrisy. They will have their conscience seared with a hot iron. Wow, a seared conscience. You can't overcome that, friend. 2 Timothy chapter 4. says the time will come when they will not endure sound doctrine, but after their own lusts they will heap to themselves teachers having itching ears. They will turn away their ears from the truth and be turned to fables, Greek word mythos. It means myths. Here's the article that came out in the paper just recently. Check this out. Quote, the Catholic Archbishop who once served as the Vatican's ambassador to the United States has accused Pope Francis of heresy for promoting the legitimization of homosexuality. Now, this article goes on to explain that Archbishop Carlo Maria Vigano is the one that had blew the whistle on the Roman Catholic Church, because now they're not even putting up a pretense or a front to remove pedophilia and homosexuality from the priesthood and from the ministry. Now they're just embracing it, and the Pope is one of the ones that sees homosexuality as something people are born with and something that people have no choice involving, and so therefore it is not a sin. Archbishop Vigano has been the one leading the charge to fight this off in the Roman Catholic Church. Vigano says about the Pope, listen to this. He says that the Pope is teaching that sodomy is not a sin that cries out for vengeance in the presence of God, as the Catechism teaches. That phrase, it's a sin that cries out for vengeance in the presence of God, is in the Catechism that young Catholics, children, are taught. They all have to go through catechism. Vigano said that the operation of legitimizing homosexuality is currently underway. And then Vigano says, don't forget that the legitimization of homosexuality is part of the agenda of the New World Order, because sodomy is the principal instrument which the enemy intends to destroy the Catholic priesthood and corrupt the souls of the ministers of God. Can you imagine that? Well, let me explain to you why that's true. He doesn't explain it in this article, but I'll explain it to you so you'll understand. Sexual perversion demons of homosexuality, gay and lesbian, and transgenderism, these demons are some of the most powerful demons in Satan's arsenal. They're some of the most powerful demons in the world, because homosexuality spirits and transgenderism spirits morph themselves or blend themselves into the personality of the victim. They usually enter during trauma periods or child abuse during childhood, or sometimes they can enter in the womb due to the sexual sins of the family tree. But these demons are so powerful, and they're extremely hard to get out. I have as much trouble with them as everybody else does. Why? Because they blend themselves, they mix themselves within the personality of the victim. They actually become part of their personality, so the person has a difficult time turning against them, and a difficult time doing self-deliverance and cooperating with deliverance, because they have a sense that it's part of them, that it's part of their personality, that it's a part of who they are. These demons are extremely powerful, far more powerful than other spirits like lust or fear or rejection or rebellion. And these spirits, homosexuality spirits, use those other demons to control the person and torment the person's soul. they use those other demons to stay in the person and block deliverance. So the demons won't come out. The only way to get these demons out is to have the person see the difference between them and the spirits and understand that homosexuality is a sin and it's caused by powerful spirits. And you have to get the person to see that they themselves, their core self, who they truly are or really are as a person, is different from them. They have to be able to see there's a difference between them and the spirits in their body or in their brain. These spirits are going to destroy the priesthood in Roman Catholicism, and they're going to sweep through the entire religion. Catholicism is the largest religion in the world. It's even larger than Islam, although that's changing rapidly. These powerful spirits don't want to come out, and they won't come out if the person that has them isn't 100% cooperative. The person has to want these demons out of their body. They have to understand that they are not lesbian, they're not gay, and that the whole thing is a spiritual issue, not a birth issue, and not a non-choice issue. And these spirits are powerful enough to take out the Roman Catholic Church and destroy them. And that's exactly what they're in the process of doing. These demons have been in the Roman Catholic Church and the Protestant one for literally centuries, and they cause all kinds of horrible sins, and they are the root cause of child abuse, emotional trauma, and mental illness in young Catholic boys and young Catholic girls who have been used and abused by priests and other Catholics who have these demons and who see homosexuality as normal. If you have these spirits and you want deliverance, whether you're a Protestant or a Catholic or not, you do not have to become part of the New World Order. 602-636-5800. Roman Catholicism is going to be taken over by the Antichrist and destroyed in Revelation 17. Don't be part of it.
The views expressed on this program are those of the host and not necessarily those of staff, management, or ownership. This program was sponsored by Michael W. Smith.